Most of the time, we view tourists as people who go to other countries in order to take pictures and enjoy their time there, but what happens when you're a tourist and you go into outer space? Does that make you a space tourist? Well, in reality, that's becoming a part of reality because SpaceX has officially announced that they're going to be sending tourists to outer space, into orbit, and more specifically, to go to the International Space Station, also known as the ISS. So this is the capsule that these 4 people, whoever they will be in the future, will be sent into space in, and it is in and of itself a space hotel, because it will be transporting and providing shelter for those who will be in outer space for nothing more than tourist reasons. So these aren't going to be astronauts or anything like that, they're just going to be normal people who just happen to have quite a deeper wallet than most of us. Because each and every single ticket that will get you on one of these things, also known as the Crew Dragon spacecraft, which is a newly designed spacecraft which will be operated by SpaceX, will cost about $55 million. So unless you just have that lying around, chances are it's not going to be you or me. So this mission that will have these 4 first space tourists will last only about 4 days, but it could be up to 5 days and will start as early as 2021. And this will also mean that these people, whoever they may be, who will go on this trip, will be the first civilians to ever enter the ISS just for tourist reasons and not actual astronauts. Now here's a small simulation which will kind of give us a visualization of what this will look like and what the interior of this craft will look like, and essentially these will be what the first space tourists will see when they're inside the cabin, and essentially what their flight to the ISS will look like as well. It'll be the first ever time where you can advertise a hotel view of having the entire Earth below you, apparently, because the capsule will be sent about 250 miles above the surface. Now, the cost of launching a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket is just about $60 million, so considering that almost every single person is paying that a pop, you can imagine that this is going to be quite a profitable business, and probably the only profitable business that will be allowing tourists to go into space and essentially be hotel guests above the Earth. And we have other simulations and visualizations that are given to us to basically allow us to visualize what this would look like and what this already does look like since this craft already exists. But if you want my personal opinion, I wouldn't think anything would be worth $55 million just to spend 5 days. Even if I had that kind of money to spare, I would probably rather wait for something more like Virgin Galactic to come out, considering the tickets for that are only around $250,000, which are a lot more humble compared to this. Despite all of that, this is planned to happen and take place next year, starting by 2021, and there will be the first tourist to ever be in space. And hopefully one other benefit we can get out of this is by sending flat earthers up there free of charge to finally settle their argument once and for all.